My channel. We are studying electromagnetic waves. Today we will discuss source of EM waves and mathematical expression of electric and magnetic fields which are varying with time and space. In the previous video we have discussed about displacement current. What Maxwell predicted, that current is not only dq by dt, that charge flowing in a conductor, rate of flow of charge is called current. Maxwell given a new definition of current, a new type of current. Without any charge flow in a wire, current is there. Where the electric flux or electric field changes. In that region, displacement current is said to be produced. And since magnetic field is believed to be produced by the current, then this displacement current is the source of magnetic field. It is produced due to varying electric field. And what are EM waves? They consist of variable electric field and magnetic field which vary perpendicular to each other, and EM waves propagate perpendicular to both of these, electric field and magnetic field. This was the prediction of Maxwell, and after his prediction, experimentally it was proved that EM waves consist of electric and magnetic fields which are time varying. The EM waves, their discovery, their transmission is the backbone of communication system which we exist today also. So we discussed in the previous video in detail. You have to see the previous video. Today I am doing the quick revision here, that in the parallel plate capacitor which is connected with the cell and this switch, when the switch is closed, what happens? The charge, positive charge, and you can say the motion of electron from the plate begins in this direction. This is positive terminal, it attracts the electron and electron begin to move. Electrons are accumulating at this plate and one electron create one positive charge at this plate. This I discussed in the previous video. What happens in this region between the plates? There is the electric field which is changing with time. What Maxwell proved, that changing electric field will produce here a magnetic field. Actually, the current is supposed to be flowing through this conducting wire, and here the current is flowing in this conducting wire. There is no wire, no charge flow, then there is no current, it was believed. Whatever is the current flowing here, if you consider the loop and apply the integral of B dot dl, what will you get? As per Ampere circuital law, this is the current IC, conduction current, and conduction current is flowing through this loop. And what will be the direction of magnetic field here in this loop? Perpendicular outward, here perpendicular inward. That means magnetic field is produced tangentially at each and every point. Current is threading through this loop. So this is Ampere circuital law. What Maxwell did? He said here magnetic field is present by Ampere circuital law, and you can see by the needle, needle's deflection and direction. Magnetic needle deflects here. Here is magnetic field. Will the magnetic field will be present here in between the plates? There is no current, no charge flow. Can you say, will the magnetic field be present here? Will be magnetic field here? Since the magnetic field was supposed to be produced by the current or presence of magnet, Maxwell proved that at this point there is magnetic field, and he put the magnetic needle, found same deflection, same direction as it was here. So at this point there was the magnetic current carrying conductor, so magnetic field presence was okay. Here, since there was no magnet, no current, then how the magnetic field is produced here? Still nobody was believing. Then Maxwell said that here current is flowing, because the people believed that current produced the magnetic field. He said yes, there is a current between these two plates in this plate gap, and this is called displacement current given by ID equal to epsilon naught rate of change of electric flux. So, what I mean to say, earlier due to Faraday's law, rate of change of magnetic flux produces induced EMF, and induced EMF is work done per unit charge in taking from point 1 to point 2. That is also said to be induced EMF. So, you can also see that V is defined as E dot dl. So, we read in this form induced EMF equal to minus d phi by dt. In the books it is given in this form. This is the all these 4 set of equations Maxwell written in this way. What about Ampere circuital law, inconsistency and continuity? I told in the previous video. So, here again I am telling that if this is the loop of same area as this loop, suppose this is loop number 1 and this is loop number 2, then this is the loop number 1 mu naught IC. What about this B dot dl equal to mu naught as per ampere? It is 0. But Maxwell said no, there is current, and this current is ID, displacement current, and by his calculations to show dimensionally correct formula for ID, he derived this relation, and he told that this is the current which is same as IC, conduction current. He totally given new definition of current. Current is not only the rate of flow of charge through a conductor. This is the displacement current. How can you show that IC and ID, they are same? What was the Ampere circuital law? How it was modified by the Maxwell? As per Ampere circuital law, mu naught into 0, here no conduction current, but Maxwell corrected and given the relationship for Ampere circuital law as mu naught IC plus mu naught ID. How? In this region, here there is no change of electric flux, ID is 0. In this region, there is no conduction current, no conducting wire having charge flowing in it. So, IC is 0. So, in this way, the Ampere circuital law is modified and written as Ampere Maxwell law, which is the 4th equation given by Maxwell. He did 2 things. First one, Faraday law says the rate of change of magnetic flux produces electric field, and reverse symmetrical, he symmetrically proved that if change of magnetic flux can produce electric field, then change of electric field can produce magnetic field, and he proved here that this is the magnetic field. Here in this loop, magnetic field at this point will be upward and at this point will be downward. Same will be the amount here as here. Why? Because loop area is same, and if you consider that ID is given by this formula, same will be the current as it is flowing here. How can you prove it? You can prove it by writing this ID. Maxwell given this formula I epsilon naught d phi by dt. Phi is electric flux. Electric flux is given by epsilon naught this d by dt of what is electric flux? E dot A. What is electric field? Changing electric field in capacitor. You know electric field, as negative positive charges goes on increasing and increasing till the capacitor is charging. Electric field will increase. This will happen. ID will be produced only till that time, till the capacitor is not fully charged. So, what is E? Sigma upon epsilon naught. Sigma is current surface charge density. So, Q by A epsilon naught. You put here, you will get epsilon naught, this d by dt of Q upon A epsilon naught into A. This A will be cancelled. Epsilon naught is cancelled. What are you getting? This dq by dt. And what is this IC? Same dq by dt. In this way, we also see that individually IC and ID, conduction current and ID both are discontinuous. In this region, no IC. In this region, no ID. But together with, they are written here in this form in any closed loop. This is the modified equation of Ampere circuital law, and IC is same as ID, as I proved here. This is ID, and this displacement current given by Maxwell, and as he told that magnetic field will be there. Magnetic field was supposed to be produced by current, so he named and he explained that due to changing electric field there will be produced displacement current, and displacement current is the source of magnetic field. It is produced only where the electric field is changing. Now, what are EM waves? Maxwell predicted, the most important prediction to emerge from Maxwell equation is the existence of EM waves, which are coupled time varying electric field and magnetic field that propagates in space. So, EM waves, they are produced, they consist of electric field and magnetic field which are changing with time and space. Then how are they produced? What is the source of EM wave? This I will discuss today. Actually, the charge as entity region around is the electric field. Since if you take number 1, the charge at stationary position, and since the charge is not moving, no IC there, no current is there, and current produces magnetic field, so no magnetic field. No magnetic field, only the electric field. Okay. Secondly, if the charge is moving with constant speed, uniform speed, then moving charge produces magnetic field. Will they produce electric field? There are 2 points. Number 1, if the charge is moving in a circuit, then there will be no magnetic field, no electric field. Why? Look, if there is a circuit in which the charge is flowing, suppose this is the resistance, and in this resistance this is the cell and switch. When the switch is closed, the current is flowing in this way. How the current is flowing? The free electrons in a conductor, they are flowing. If you take a Gaussian surface, what does the Gauss theorem says? E dot dA equal to charge enclosed upon epsilon naught. Free electrons are moving, the charge is moving, that free electrons is constituting the current. But what is the net charge enclosed by this dotted Gaussian surface? 0, because free electrons in the conductor are produced by the atoms and positive immobile ions are there in the atom. Overall, negative charge of free electrons is same as positive charge on the immobile ions. So, what is the net charge? 0. So, as per the charge moving in a circuit in a conducting wire, the net charge enclosed is 0. So, no electric field. but you can assume that if the charge is moving in a space, a free charge, then it can produce both electric field and magnetic field. But what about the EM waves? EM waves are produced by the electric and magnetic fields which are varying, changing with time and space. What will be here? If the steady amount of current is flowing, charge is flowing with the steady velocity, then with the time electric and magnetic field will remain constant. So, what is the next source? If the charge is accelerated, what is the meaning of accelerated charge? You know, oscillations. If the charge is oscillating, in the mean position velocity is maximum, in the extreme position velocity is 0. So, velocity changes in the accelerated motion, in the oscillatory motion. So, accelerated charge means oscillatory charge, and oscillatory charge has changing velocity. Its velocity changes, that means there is acceleration. And how accelerated charge produces EM waves? Where you have read, look, in LC oscillation we have seen how the charge is accelerated, how the electric field formed by the accelerated charge varies sinusoidally. I will show here that if a charge is accelerated, then how the electric field is obtained, which is time varying electric field, and this electric field can be shown in the form of sinusoidal variations of oscillations of charge. Look, we have seen that if a charged capacitor is connected with the ideal inductor in the LC oscillations, what happens here? This charged capacitor it is fully charged. Suppose I am showing with 4 plus and minus charges. When this capacitor discharges through this coil, then what happens? The second figure, some charges, they are here, capacitor discharged through coil, then what happens? Some of the electrical energy is converted into magnetic energy in the coil. We have read earlier. Then capacitor becomes fully discharged, then we find the magnetic energy is maximum and electrical energy is 0. Then we have seen like this. So, here we have seen, if you plot the graph, then maximum charge, then at this point the charge, its value is somewhat minimum, electrical energy is less, electric field is less, here it becomes 0. Then again this fully charged coil again discharge the capacitor in this direction. What happens? The capacitor is charged by the coil now in this way, that this is the charge on the capacitor in the opposite way. So, this is the charge on the capacitor in this way. Now, after some time the capacitor will be fully charged like this. So, this will be and a magnetic energy of the coil will be completely converted into electrical energy. So, in this way the capacitor will be fully charged. Then again this will be like this, capacitor will discharge through the coil again in the reverse direction. So, what I mean to say, that if you plot the graph like this, then now the capacitor will be discharged through the coil again, but now from this way. So, you will find that this amount of charge is less, and finally it is fully discharged, suppose in this way. So, again its total energy becomes converted into magnetic energy. So, it is 0. If you plot the electric field, electrical energy by the oscillation of charge, This you have read in LC oscillation. Then what will you find? That this is the graph, and this graph shows the sinusoidal variation of electric field with time. What I mean to say, that oscillatory charge produces electric field which changes with the time, and its magnitude is also changing with time. And in space, once this is produced, then ideal capacitor, for ideal capacitor and for ideal inductor, it will continue. Once the electric field is produced, it will continue. What we have read here, that changing electric field will produce magnetic field, and that magnetic field is also changing, and it is also perpendicular to the electric field. So what will be the magnetic field if you consider that this is the x axis, this is the y axis, then along the z axis, suppose this is the magnetic field, then how will you find the magnetic field? You can show here that this is the magnetic field that is perpendicular to the x and y axis both. And what are the oscillations of magnetic field? You will have to draw like this, okay. Now since in the circuit electric field and magnetic fields, they are produced simultaneously and perpendicular to each other, and what are EM waves? Consist of electric field and magnetic field produced simultaneously and changing with time and space. So what is the source of EM waves production? This LC oscillation, or you can say simply an oscillating charge. Oscillating charge is said to be accelerated charge. So how will you draw the picture of EM wave? This question is asked, that draw the picture of EM wave. Then you have to draw the x, y and z axis like this. Any of the axis can represent any of the field. I have taken here, suppose this is the y axis and electric field is along this axis. This is the z axis, magnetic field is along this axis, and here this is the direction of propagation. How you will draw the electric field? Electric field, if you begin from the sinusoidal curve from 0, so this is the electric field oscillations you will show here. These are the oscillations of electric field which vary like this, okay. What about the magnetic field? So along z axis, how will you draw the magnetic field? You know, if you take, this is the EM wave, then electric field and magnetic fields are in the same phase and self-sustained. What is the meaning of this sentence which I am saying? Self-sustained and in the same phase. Look, oscillating charge produces electric field. This electric field is suppose it is produced. This electric field produces, this is changing electric field produces magnetic field, as we have seen in the displacement current. So it has produced this magnetic field. This changing magnetic field will produce electric field, and as per Lenz rule, this changing magnetic field produces electric field, and this will produce this electric field opposite to the initial one. Now this electric field will produce the magnetic field. So this is the magnetic field. Once if you stop the LC oscillations or any energy given to the source, what will happen? Oscillating charge is moving, oscillating at particular frequency, that will be the frequency of electric field and magnetic field. They are automatically producing each other. Once electric field is produced, it will produce magnetic field, it will produce electric field, it will produce magnetic field like this. This electric field produces magnetic field, this magnetic field produces electric field, and this produces again magnetic field. So, in this way, time varying electric and magnetic fields are produced by the EM waves and they propagate. Look, their formation, I have shown only one oscillation. In this way, in which direction they are propagating? X. You know x is perpendicular to y and z axis both in 3-dimensional case. So, as it is the definition of EM waves that electric field and magnetic field are time varying and perpendicular to each other in the same phase, they are self sustained, their frequency is same as the frequency of the oscillating particles, and from where this energy come? Energy of the source of the charged particle which is oscillating. So, in this way EM waves are produced. Now, I will tell you what are the expressions, mathematical expressions of electric field which is time varying as well as magnetic field, and what is the speed of EM waves in the next video. I hope you must have enjoyed. Thank you.